The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello guys, welcome to the Salesforce Career Building Program. And I would like to tell you guys some very important activities, some very important things. I would like to give you some information by which your further journey is going to be smooth. Okay, so pay attention. It's not a kind of a typical training program or any kind of tuition coaching center type of program, and that's the reason understanding the pattern of this program is very important, because not only you are here investing your time and money, but you are also going for that direction by which thousands of people in the past made their career in Salesforce by using this program or by taking the benefit of this program. So let us understand few important things. Learning before starting the learning. Okay. So point number one, first point, I would like to tell you that checking welcome mail. So please note, it is absolutely important for you to check your inbox where you must have received welcome email. Please note that here in the welcome email, you will be getting the information about the class link and about the various other stuffs about your further journey, how you plan the things, everything is going to be there. So please carefully check your notice board. Sorry, welcome email. Now let me also give you the information about welcome email in in short. So please note that the few important areas of welcome email, it's going to be something for you. So check this pretty much properly, and just give 1 second. Let me show you the welcome email. So this is the welcome email you must have received in your inbox. If you did not receive, check in the spam folder, but 100% you will receive in the junk spam, but you check somewhere it went, but you have to find out where it's present in your inbox, because we have sent from our side. So as a first step, you go through the email, because you should know for the program for which you have made the payment and where you're investing your time, how that program is planned. So first of all, you can see here 1 2 minutes video to understand what is our career building program. Then you can also see the frequently asked questions or some information about career building program. You can go through this link and understand what is that career building program. One in the video way and one in the text way. Also understand some rules and regulations to avoid any kind of mistakes. Please note, we have in the past taken some legal actions, and for those people who try to misuse the content or unauthorized use of the content, and if the person is a job holder, then you know what is the result of any legal action, and and that can be a problem for the job also. So please go through these things well, and generally uh, people are wise enough and sensible enough to understand these things, so they focus on their learning process. But some, in very rare case, some kind of people come in the program, and for them we had to take in the past such kind of legal action. Please note that in this case, if you are having any difficulty in login, you can use this document. Everything is mentioned here. Plus, apart from that, you can actually see here the class link, and also you can see here the password of the meeting. Everything is here. Okay, and the class time, everything is mentioned. Please go through that properly. Also, please note that here some information is given. You can check that also. So guys, if you see here that this is saying to you that you should be having the clarity in application object field. Okay, so that anyways, you must be clear. If not, then you can watch the demo video. We have seen this. One very important thing in the demo session, we have seen how to create the application in Salesforce in Classic. Now, very small change is there between Classic and Lightning, and that actually you can see by this video. So please don't miss this important video. A very small change by which you will also understand that how to use application in Lightning. If you don't watch this video, then when we are going to work on Lightning, then you will not able to see the application and you will have difficulty. So this way, don't miss anything from the document, and also some information given to you like how the things work in the real-time project. You can also read that. It will help you to understand why classic as well as lightning application approach is better or followed by companies in the market. Plus also, this is a ground rule document. Here all the information about the class rules and regulations all are mentioned, which will also give you the clarity like how we are going to follow the process. Please read that. It's also very much important for you, where also some clear indications are given to you that how this program is working. Sometimes some delay will happen, so that's also mentioned because of my morning on-site meetings, or for example sometimes some other details about the class pattern, learning pattern, or how the pattern gave the benefit to the previous batch students, their messages, lots of things are there. Please go through that. And also it's mentioned that here I will be sending this, I will be using this email address for sending email, and here I use this for mailing for query and other things. So this is my primary email address. And also let me mention here, don't send any emails to my Yahoo. I only use Yahoo for email sending purpose. You always send email to my Gmail. Okay, so please note this also. And apart from that, my WhatsApp number is also given here if you have to communicate something on the WhatsApp. And apart from that, also there is some important policies that we follow in the program. Please go through that. Also, there is some information which will help you to understand how to you can get better results from this training program. And also please note that some information given here to understand the difference between placement assistance and placement guarantee, etc., and some further lightning journey that we will do, and also some rules and regulations of our policy, and also the group link which is given here, which was told to you, about which it was told to you in the demo session also. Okay, so please go through all these things. It is going to give you good clarity. And finally, there is also the refund policy mentioned in this document. Okay, so please go through all these things and do the needful. Okay, So this document is the ground rule document, and this document's link is actually given to you in the same email which I just shown you. So you can see the link is already mentioned here. Okay, fine. And also please note, it's mentioned very clearly that here, if you think that this training is not suitable for you, or you're not able to understand or anything, then just inform us within 2 days, within 2 days, and then we will be arranging another trainer for you, or we can refund also your money within 2 days, not later. Then the deduction will start, or then as per the policy the refund will not be possible. So please note this point here, also you can check this. And also, if suppose you uh, did not create the Salesforce org, then one more time here we are sending the link. You can create your Salesforce org, then only you can do hands-on assignment activities. Okay, that's it. So this way you do check the welcome email as a first step as early as possible, so that you will understand the things about this program. Fine. Now, guys, let me go for the next step. The next step you need to do is something like this. Please note, now after this, as a next step, you need to understand some important stuffs, like the difference between the lightning and classic and all this stuffs. So now let me tell you something about that. Here you have to create a lightning application the way, and same name, or let's say let me mention here, means convert our classic application of demo into lightning application. How to do this? That's in the welcome email. That 2 minutes video is given, right? So it's there. You just check that, follow that, and you will be able to do it. Okay, that's point number. Next thing, let me tell you, which is also important for beginner level people like you, which I have seen they found difficult to work on the pick list. So let me tell you something about that also, and explain you how actually ideally you should be working on pick list. So for that, in the demo session I have given the work to you, but still sometimes I see students struggle, and that's why let me show you here something about that. Pay attention. I'm going to log into Salesforce. Okay, pay attention, as is all our initial important level things you need to be ready with. So please note, I'm going to log into Salesforce. I logged into Salesforce. Okay, what I will do now here, so I logged into Salesforce. Now what I will do here, I will tell you the second activity, like creating pick list, creating pick list in Salesforce. Okay, so try to understand the process. So step number one, I will log into Salesforce, and please note, in this case I will be going to Lightning. So let's go to the Lightning Salesforce, and let me show you how the things happen. So I'm in Lightning. Now if you follow that welcome email properly, then you will be able to create Lightning application also. It just 2 minutes work. So go through that video and create the Lightning application also. Okay, and once the Lightning application is done, then let's say for example, if you click on this 9 dots, then you should be able to see your application name in this area. Okay, so that is one important thing you need to understand. Click on that 9 dot and you can see your application if you followed proper step of upgrading Classic to Lightning application. Fine. Next. Now I will show you how to create any pick list. Let's say for 2 minutes there is, let's say for example, an object called as, let's say, lead. Any by default object, standard object. Okay. Now this object, or let's say for example, if I click on this 9 dots, and if I click on view all, so from this I would like to select our object that we have created in the demo session. Okay, indeed.com application. So that object I would like to here select. So let me now show you by selecting that object, indeed.com job form, this one we created in the demo, right? Okay, so let's say I want to create a pick list in this. So let me show you how we can create the pick list, where mostly people like you struggle. So let me click on that. Let me click on that, and then after that I will do one thing. So now if I want to do any kind of setting on this object, so the way we saw in the demo, there is an object definition page. There is a concept called as object definition page. So same way in Lightning also we can do this. How? First of all, you click on that object and open this object like this. We should be having this object name appearing here. Okay, once it is coming here, then after that you click on this circle. In this circle you will be getting the option called as edit object, and that comes only when you actually select that particular object. You are inside that tab, then only that option will come. So you can just click on edit object, and let's go into the object definition page in Lightning, and this way we are here, object definition page in Lightning. Okay, now in this, the way we have things in Classic, same we have things in Lightning, but slightly system is different. For example, if you want to see all the fields in Lightning, you can click here. Or for example, you want to do some coding in Lightning, you can do here. So this fields topic we saw in the demo, right? So let's go into that and let's see how things are slightly different in display in Lightning. So look at this. Our fields 1, 2, 3, 4 custom field, and this one, sorry, these 4 are standard field, and this is custom field. So you can see whatever we created in the demo is appearing here. It means you need to understand very well that if you are creating, let's say this is Classic and this is Lightning, which is called as Classic experience, which is called as Lightning experience. So if you actually create any object in Classic, then those will be reflected, that will be reflected in Lightning automatically. You don't have to do the double work, it will come automatically. You are creating any field in Classic, automatically it will be available in Lightning. But if you are creating application in Classic, it will not be available in Lightning, because Lightning application and Classic application is different. So you have to create application in Classic also, you have to create an application in Lightning also. And that's why here I told you to watch that welcome email properly, and in the welcome email there is an option of upgrading, in fact not convert, I should write here upgrade the Classic application to Lightning. Okay, that's it. So that is something we need to do. Remaining things will come automatically in Lightning. Application, sorry, object, fields, some more things we are going to see in upcoming days, all will be coming from Classic to Lightning, Lightning to Classic. Only application is that thing which you need to keep in your mind, will not come in Classic to Lightning, Lightning to Classic, because Salesforce is keeping application in Lightning separate, application in Classic separate. So you have to create extra one more application in Lightning that you can do in by video. Okay, Next, let me talk about now creating the pick list. So I'm going to click on the new button. Then you can see, even though we are in Lightning, but internally it is using the same format of classic experience. You can see it's classic here, you can see it's Lightning here, you can see it's Lightning here, but internally it is using classic, right? That's why classic cannot be removed completely from Salesforce, because Salesforce is still using classic in many cases. Okay, so scroll down and I'm going to click on the pick list, and I'm going to click on next button. So let's say the requirement is actually to create the pick list for, let's say, country. Okay, so I'm going to write here COUNR country, and you don't select this. No, don't select this as of now. It's not required here. That option is for copy paste purpose. If you want to copy the values of pick list and paste here, it's for that purpose. Leave it, not required right now. So that we'll talk and that we'll see later. Right now, not required. Skip it, because right now we are here to learn our own work. At the beginning only we'll start copy paste, then when we will learn. So click on second option and enter your values. Don't copy paste. So first option don't select, second option select. Let's say India, for example USA, for example UK, for example Australia, for example Canada. So like this, in separate line you mention your values on separate lines. Okay, and now click on next, and make visible for all the departments. Click on next, click on save. All these things you know, right? Creating the field and do the needful. That's it. So now your pick list is going to be ready, and now you can use pick list like this. And same way you can create multi-select pick list also. Same way, just follow the same pattern, automatically it will come. So now let me show you. So if I go to the same page again of Lightning record, records page, by creating the clicking on the tab, and if I click on the new button, then you can see that here this name is coming as per the requirement. Okay, so this is how you need to actually work on that area. Okay, now let me talk about another next important thing. Pay attention, these are all important things. So let me talk about next important thing. Now apart from that, a person like you should also understand that whenever you are working in this process, Lightning classic kind of scenario, so please note, means Lightning application to classic application scenario, remember one important thing here: follow the standard practice. Okay, so here, if your classic experience app name is test, for example, okay, if name is test, then try to keep Lightning experience application name as test Lightning, or let's say for example here test app. Okay, so test app Lightning. This is the standard practice which companies follow, and if you're not following the standard practice in the company, then whatever you are going to do is going to be difficult for everyone to understand in the company. In training it's okay, in the office no one will understand whatever you are doing. That's not a good thing. So follow this pattern. Anyways, while upgrading the classic to Lightning application, it will give you suggestion also that Shaker, your application is step test app. So I will suggest you to go for a new name, test app Lightning. Is it okay for you? Like this will give you suggestion. So go with that. Follow this pattern. Keep this in your mind also, because following the standards is a very important thing. Okay. Now after this, once you understand the pick list scenario, now let me go for the next activity. So now the next activity is something like this. Let me just show you. So now I'm going to proceed for one small step. So try to understand this small step. Uh, so please note the next small step I'm going to give you is in terms of the multi-select pick list, where there is one more point where people like you guys get confused. Okay, so I'm going to create multi-select pick list where I'm going to help you for your common confusion. Let me again click on this and click on edit object. Then I'm going to click on fields and relationship, and I'm going to click on new button, and I'm going to select here multi-select pick list, this one, multi-select pick list, and I'm going to click on next button. Now here we will select, let's say for example, the programming languages known. Okay, so let's say programming language known. As you know, one person can know multiple programming languages, Java, .NET, etc., etc. So here also we will create such scenario, and at that time you select the second option. Okay, and here C, C++, Java, .NET. In Salesforce we use programming language called as Apex. So this kind of different lines you can give. Now here is one option like how many lines you want to show to the customer at a time. How many lines from this you want to show at a time to customer. Let me also add some more values so it will be becoming big. Okay, so let's say for example you're having 50 technologies languages. So out of that, how many at a time you want to show? So you can mention here 4 like this. Okay, so that's also one common requirement comes from the people in terms of question. So note that point also. And now after all this discussion, I would like to now tell you one more important thing. So after this session, you will be sent one email, and in that email you will be given one assignment. Okay, so please note that after doing all these things, now check, after this check my assignment and complete the initial work needed for upcoming Salesforce project scenario. So you need to be ready with all these things, application and all this stuffs and all this information. So this way it will be easy for you to become ready, and that's it. So this is all you have to know for this initial level. Okay, fine. So now guys, we'll do one thing. So now, as this is the first session and you should be ready with all these formalities, so now we will be now proceeding for questions and answer, and let me know if you have any kind of questions, queries, and then after this we'll start using various scenarios and start working on various activities from the next session. Right now in this session, you have any kind of questions or queries, any initial level difficulty you're facing, just let me know in the question box. You received the welcome email? Okay, fine. Anyone did not receive welcome email, just do one thing, just let me know. I will copy your email address and I will send you. If you did not receive welcome email, just mention. That's it. There is a question how we are mapping object with application. Please note that by adding that particular tab, the way we saw in the application, we are able to do this. I will do one thing. I will give you that information also to you. Just pay attention. One more information I would like to give you. Adding suitable tabs in our application. So how it is done? Please note, in classic experience, it is done by plus sign. In Lightning experience, it is done by pen sign. So please note that if we are working in Lightning, and suppose you have created the application properly, listen carefully, not created but upgraded the application properly from Classic to Lightning, then you should be able to see this pen sign. And by pressing on this pen sign, you can actually remove or add any tab that you don't want from this. But sometimes for some tab, it will not allow you to do the changes. So for example, if I click on this pen sign, then please note here I can see, so it's giving me the cross sign if I want to remove any tab, and if I want to add any tab, then I have this button. So I can remove add button like this, tabs like this. These are the tabs. And suppose I want some more options and some more changes I want to do in from the better way, and sometimes it will not also give the cross sign here, you can see. Okay, so in this case what we can do, we can actually go to setup, and in setup we are going to type in the left hand side application manager. We will be clicking on application manager, and then we will be getting the list of applications in Salesforce. So you can see it is giving me list of applications in Salesforce. So some are my old applications, some are my new applications, etc., etc. So please note, from this page you find out your application, that is the Lightning converted application, whatever you converted, and then you open that. So now once you open that application, okay, so how you can open that? So you can actually go to the right hand side, and there is one application in Lightning, let's say for example. So you can select here edit option. Okay, you can click on edit option, and by pressing on edit option you can by pressing on edit option you can actually come to this page, and by coming to this page you can click on navigation item. Here navigation items, you can click on navigation item, the fourth option, and in the fourth option also it will give you the chance to work on some navigation, what to select, what to not select, etc., etc. So this is also one option Salesforce is giving, so please note that point also. So this is something about Lightning. And if I go to Classic, then let me also show you what is that symbol by which you can actually work in Classic. So let me show you that. See, if I just increase the font and to give you the proper display, see, in the right hand side in Classic we will see the plus sign. If you click on that plus sign, then here also you can connect, means you can actually decide which tab to show, which not to show. So for example, this is our standard application. In that we are having this kind of tabs. So you want to remove or add some kind of tabs, you can actually click on customize my tabs, and whatever you want, means whatever you want to show here, just select here, and whatever you don't want, just take it back. So these are called as selected, and these are called as non-selected. Okay, so this way you can actually do the work in Lightning and Classic, and this is also done. So now let me check the next thing. Yeah, anyone who did not receive welcome email, not a problem. We will mail you. Don't worry, we'll mail again. We'll mail you after few hours. And please note that as I said before some time, that in the welcome email you have the steps how to log into Salesforce. Check one more time properly your email after 3-4 hours or by afternoon time of India. By that you will be getting the welcome email, or just wait, just wait, just wait. Okay, just wait. Now those who said did not receive welcome email, just wait. Okay, now just check in 30 seconds and then let me know received or not in 30 seconds. Okay, so those who told email did not receive, so those people check. There is a question about the link of the class. Please note, yes, same link of the class. In the real-time project, we work only on Lightning experience. No, it depends on company to company. As told in the demo, there are some companies who still working in Classic also. Please note, Classic and Lightning difference we already discussed in the demo. Please watch the demo video in the topic application creation. In our entire session, we are going to learn Lightning only? No. 90% Lightning, 10% Classic. As I discussed in the demo, you need to know in many cases Classic also. Just complete Lightning is not enough. Which link you clicked for displaying the final output like page layout with the list of fields? I just click on the tab, that's it. And please note that in the welcome email, you will see at the bottom Salesforce login, credentials, everything. And for that purpose, you just need to check welcome email properly. If we have created an object and not given any associated tab, then how we can access the object? By coding. By coding, you can use that. We need to convert the application in Lightning. Yes, correct. That is what the requirement is, or that's what your assignment is of today's session. So you received a welcome email, fine. Just check if anyone still did not receive welcome email, then you can just let us know. And in classic mode, we create any file, it will show in Lightning. Same like yeah, the data will be coming easily here and there. So once we create any record data, that's it. It will be easily available here and there. Okay. An object page, object details we already discussed in the demo. Go through the demo video. We discuss what is the meaning of object and all the related page. Whatever fields you change, object create will automatically get in classic experience. Correct? Yes. We need to convert the classic app to whatever we created in classic into lightning. Not whatever, only application. Object and all these things will go automatically to lightning. You don't need to even do any efforts for that. You have 100 objects and 500 fields total, or 1000 fields total. No need to do anything again. Automatically they will be available in lightning. Only application you have to create in lightning, remaining automatically will come. And what is the purpose of pick list? Topic called as field creation in the demo. Watch that, it's already discussed there. All right, so guys, I can see here that some students are have not seen the demo video properly. Please go through that today. Don't miss that, otherwise you will not understand many things. And as we don't repeat the things, so that will be difficult for you. And second thing, go through the welcome email. I'm going to send you an assignment in the afternoon that you can complete by using welcome email. If you have any kind of more questions, queries, you can mail me. We are going to now close the session in few minutes. How to edit delete application which we created? Very simple. Go to setup and go to the list of applications and edit delete. The options are available there. Can I create the same name Indeed.com application lightning? Creating the same name is nothing but the process of confusing other people. And also in some cases Salesforce will give error if you are giving the same exact name. Giving same name is not recommended. Give different name in classic, different in lightning. And now please check everyone who type in the question box did not receive welcome email. You must be receiving now. Just check. Is it possible lightning to classic? No, lightning to classic we don't do, or we don't have that format, and it's not required also. Okay, so guys, that's all with today's agenda. And your question shows me that you have made a good start, except few people who are not even aware about the demos topics whatever we learn. So please complete that first and wait for my email where I will send you assignment also in the afternoon. Okay, let's meet tomorrow same time, 7:10 in the morning of India. See ya.